And we're back. Last time we started our search for Malloy and took a look around Tex's new digs. Today we're going to continue that investigation. So let's start heading out to Chandler Avenue.
I had the vestibule added back when I had some cash. I think it adds a touch of class to the place.
I did not know that was called a vestibule.
This is my official front door. It leads to the fire escape. I should probably stop by the newsstand and see if Chelsea's upset with me about last night. I've been trying to get her to go out with me for years now, and just when I think I might be getting somewhere, I stick my big foot in my mouth. Well, now I got some money, and maybe she'll give me another chance to let me take her out to dinner.
Okay, so this is Chandler Avenue. Same basic setting as last time, and there's a new auto look feature when you go down the stairs. I'm not doing that manually. We'll go ahead and we'll get sort of a lay of the land, and then we'll start methodically working our way down the street. What's this?
Some unlucky soul lost his wallet.
Okay. Let me save just in case I mess this up. This is part of the game's morality system. There are opportunities like this where we'll find something.
So, my landlord dropped his wallet, and it's full of cash. Of course, I could return it.
So we'll find things like a wallet, and we're given the option of either returning it and losing the cash value of it, or else we can keep it. If we return it, we get good boy points. We'll get a single good boy point. If we keep it, we'll get the cash. But as I discussed earlier, I think, and maybe I didn't, maybe I'm misremembering, but there's a cash system in this game, but it's not really necessary for anything. You will never have a situation where, for example, you forego or forgoed. Passed on the opportunity to return this wallet or to keep the cash, and you ended up returning the wallet, and as a result you don't have enough cash for something later on in the game. So there's really no temptation to do that. It's really more about your sort of decision if you want to try to pursue a good ending or the good path, or if you'd rather go down one of the other paths. So the first thing we're going to return the wallet, is long story short. But I want to note that the end of Chandler Avenue looks so incredibly different in this game. It's hard to reconcile it with the first game. The first game displayed a San Francisco that was essentially a post-nuclear wasteland, but now we have sort of this bizarre and very artificial feeling fence in the middle of the street, and it's a wooden fence. And then beyond that, we see a skyline that is recognizably, I think, at least in some aspects, the actual skyline of San Francisco. So we'll see if Tex has a comment on that.
Oh, sure. New San Francisco's got lots of pretty lights, but it just doesn't have the character of the old town.
Okay, so he just refers to it as New San Francisco. But that's a pretty big change. Here's the Slice of Heaven pizza place.
The Slice of Heaven's been vacant for months. During one of my previous cases, I did a job for the former owner, Francesca Lucido. Helped her get a divorce from her dirtbag husband, and she took him to the cleaners. Last I heard, she was dating some young stud named Julio and renting a condo in Miami Beach.
Okay, so those photos of Sal playing Twisty with an escort helped Francesca get an excellent divorce payout. And so the Slice of Heaven is now abandoned. Here's Louis' Brew and Stew.
These doors lead to the Brew and Stew. It's the only place in the neighborhood to get a decent meal.
So the Brew and Stew is still in operation and is now the only restaurant on the block. This is a bank right here that I don't think I've ever noticed before.
The bank's never open, and the ATM machine, of course, is broken. Go figure.
Then the next store down the block is the electronics shop, which looks significantly different.
The electronics shop. I have to laugh every time I think about all the free stuff I picked up with my bogus electronics shop credit card.
And I do love that it is just the electronics shop. It doesn't have a brand name. Then we have Rook's Pawn. Well, we have the alley behind Rook's Pawn Shop. We'll check that in a second. But then we have Rook's Pawn Shop. It looks, different, but not wildly different.
Rook's Pawn Shop. That's a clever name.
And then we have Chelsea's newsstand.
Looks like Chelsea's ready for business today.
And then we have the Ritz, which, as I mentioned, you can actually now go into the lobby and the other, potentially some of the other rooms in the Ritz.
Ritz Hotel. It's not much, but it's better than... Well, it's no worse than a dumpster.
And then we have Rusty's novelty store. It's still here.
Rusty the Clown used to own this place, then he mysteriously disappeared. In my last case, I found his body hidden in the back. Cops came in a few weeks ago and carried out Rusty's remains and locked everything up.
And we used to have a key for Rusty's, but...
Looks like the cops put one of their computerized locks on the door.
There's now a computerized lock that we don't know the solution to, so we can't use it. So here's the biggest change. The old Bijou Theater is now the Fuchsia Flamingo.
The only thing in this neighborhood that's tackier than that marquee is Clint's toupee. Someone bought the old Bijou Theater and turned it into the Fuchsia Flamingo. I'm not sure if that's an improvement.
So the Bijou Theater, of course, we never went inside. We will go inside the Fuchsia Flamingo. Here at the end of the block is still the Golden Gate Hotel.
The Golden Gate Hotel was shut down a couple of months ago. Turns out it's a big fire trap. I hear the owners are planning on gutting it and then fixing it up.
So I don't think we go into the Golden Gate Hotel in this game. I think that was the explanation we just heard. What's this?
I guess this letter didn't quite make it into the mailbox.
Orphanage letter. Okay, I have a feeling this is... Yeah, you can already tell. This is another one of those morality moments.
Uh-oh. Moral dilemma. To mail or not to mail? That is the question.
So that one has $500. This, to me, is not much of a morality. Again, you don't really need any money, and of course, it's for an orphanage.
I may regret this the next time I'm eating dog food for breakfast.
I'm sorry, I skipped that. He says that I feel pretty good about it right now. So that's our first goodbye point, I think. Just continuing to explore the rest of the block. Here is an entrance to the sewer. Yes, there is now a sewer on Chandler Avenue. I can look at it. I don't even know if I can.
The police were down in the sewer last week cleaning out the scum. That's the two-legged kind. Apparently some drug dealers were doing business in the tunnels below the street. I heard a deal went bad and someone got killed.
Okay, so there's drug dealers operating out of the sewers. And then we have, of course, the Acme warehouse. The Snow White laundry warehouse, I believe, is the other name for it. And it's still here.
I guess they have to keep this door locked now that people are storing their stuff here. The title to this warehouse has been passed around more times than a 50-cent piece. Right now it's owned by Acme Storage.
Okay. It was the Acme warehouse last time, too. But it was the old Snow White warehouse. I think that's right. And then there's a couple of additional new areas. One of them here is the alley behind the Golden Gate Hotel. We're not going to go back there right now. We'll work our way back there eventually. But
a sermon on the joys of not eating meat, to be delivered by Reverend Gary. Okay.
Right. There's a man back there named Reverend Gary who is delivering sermons on the glories of a vegetarian diet. So we will go and deal with him when appropriate. And there's another alley. Well, first of all, here's the way to Coit Tower.
Oh, the Coco Cabana. I heard that Clint, the local chocolate junkie, opened some kind of business up at Coit Tower.
Right. So Clint, who was the bum from the first game, now runs a chocolate store of some kind up here at Coit Tower. We'll go there as appropriate. But let's go ahead and duck into this alley right here. That is between the Fuchsia Flamingo and the Ritz.
So, this door is the delivery entrance for the Fuchsia Flamingo.
So this is the other alley.
This is the old Zebra building. They went out of business a long time ago. I think they made prison uniforms.
So there's the old zebra building. I don't think there's any way to get in there. But here is the back entrance, the Fuchsia Flamingo.
This must be the back door to the Flamingo. Looks like this side of the Fuchsia Flamingo didn't get painted. You can still see all the old markings from when it was the Bijou Theater.
Let's back up and I think we can see that. Yeah, right there you can see the old markings from when it was the Bijou. There's something in the trash can here.
Looks like this side of the Fuchsia Flamingo.
There we go.
Looks like a metal rod. Maybe an antenna.
Okay, so we've got an antenna.
This antenna isn't busted. I might be able to extend it. There we go.
Now we have an extended antenna. I don't know what we'll use that for, but I'm sure it'll come in handy. Yeah, so here's the way back out to the main Chandler Avenue, and there's another fire escape here. I don't know if this goes anywhere. I mean, it obviously, I'm sure it does. It would be bizarre to have it just be pointless.
Well, surprisingly, no, the windows are broken. Of course, the only people that hang out back here are usually too drunk to sit up, much less throw rocks.
I don't know. I don't know what we use this to access. I don't remember. It's been too many years.
This window looks to be slightly opened.
Oh, it's just a way to get into the building. I guess it's a way out of the building too. I guess if you need a way out without going through the lobby or using the fire escape.
The man in this painting looks vaguely like Nilo with a beard. This probably represents one of his twisted little fantasies.
Well, we are in the building, so we might as well explore the Ritz first.
This door is to my humble abode.
So we're on the top floor. I guess we have the suite level. What do we have down here?
I don't make a policy of getting to know my neighbors. The Ritz is the kind of place where people stay when they don't want to be found. I don't make a...
Okay, we're going to get that for every door, I assume. A very two-dimensional window.
I'd run naked through a nuclear reactor core before I'd set foot in there. A gentleman of the old school like myself would never enter the Forbidden Zone.
Not really sure why I'm getting so much screen tearing. I can only guess that G-Sync is just entirely ineffective.
These security keypads have their own code. It'd be a nice safety feature if Nilo didn't have all the codes.
So, we should take a couple of things away from this. One is that yeah, these seem really high up compared to my eye level. One is that Nilo has the codes to every apartment, and the second is that Thomas Malloy, aka Tyson Matthews, was staying here, and so one of these is probably his. And so we're going to need to get the code to his apartment from Nilo, the apartment manager. And maybe giving him his wallet will soften him up, although I'm guessing he'll also want us to pay our rent.
Oh, this painting must be called Salmon Max Hit the Semi.
Spicy. I don't think there's anything else in here.
Looks like Nilo's not at the front desk at the moment. Probably off somewhere reading one of his favorite magazines. I'm not going to find out which room Malloy was staying in without talking to Nilo.
Okay, so no Nilo in the lobby, which is going to impact our ability to find out or to continue our investigation. So we'll look around the lobby while we're here. But there's probably other things for us to do, but the main goal can't be accomplished right now.
Nilo must have found these magazines in the dumpster out back. The only magazines he pays for are the naughty ones. This section of the newspaper contains some kind of contest. It says to fill out the crossword puzzle and send it in. First correct entry received will win $100. Could be worth a try.
Okay. So, this is a quasi-optional puzzle. I think you don't have to do this if you steal money, but this is another way to get additional money to allow you to have enough money for the game. So we can try to solve this. 1 across is the big sleep. 5 letters. I have no idea. 6 across, defined area of land. I want to say plot, but that's not enough letters. 11, son of Aphrodite. I don't know. 12, tree juice, sap. Okay, we got our first word. 14, Victor's movie sidekick. Ugh, no idea. 15, opposite of DEP. Again, I have no idea. 16, knight's best defense is, I assume, a shield? No. I don't know. 18, regret. Could be woe. We'll leave that for now. 19 across, common vehicles in 2033. Oh, this must be the name of Tex's car. I don't remember what it's called. We'll look at his car when we can, and I think that'll help us. I think this is Von Trapp, TRAPP. 23, worries. I don't know. 24, polite address. Misses? Misses. I don't know if that's right or not. 25 across, Batman and Robin, duo. 26, former bull. Oh, steer. 7, 10, or banana, split. What? Where was that being typed? I don't even have any idea. No. Okay, I see how this is messed up. $34, business owned by Big Dick Castro. I have no idea. I don't know who Big Dick Castro is. 37, blank mode, 2 words. No, I don't know. 38, related to birth. I don't have any idea. 39, it's sewn by many. No idea. 40, folding beds. Cots. 42, Cleopatra's Bane, asp. 43, Hathaway or Bolin, Anne. 44, Granny and Slip. Granny and Slip. I want to say apple. I don't know what an apple slip is, though. And 45, biblical beasts of burden. This could be asses. Okay, 1 down, passed out cards, dealt. Okay, 2 down, miscue. Error? 3, large army. So 11 is going to be error. That's Aphrodite's son. Was 15 across? Opposite of dep. I have no idea. I don't even know what that's. I don't even know what DEP is short for. Department? I don't think. Okay, what's 3 down? Large army. I don't know. 4 down. Initials of Wasteland author. That's gonna be T.S. Eliot. What's one across? The big sleep. Oh, death. Duh. 3 down is supposed to be large army. AO. Still don't know. Embarrassed. Okay. 7 down. Smartest state. Abbreviate. Smallest state. Oh, it's Rhode Island. 8 down. Come to terms. You gotta remember this woe could be wrong here. What is it? At 9. Claire Crass. This could be court. So this is Rue. Whoa. It's close. I mean, it's close enough. Not really. And that's better. Why is 25? Oh, it's supposed to be duo. It's like Dio. I don't think that was the question. 8 down. Come to terms. I would say come to grips with something. But that doesn't seem right, so we'll come back to it. I got Claregrass right. 10 is lock. I don't know. 12, upperclassman. It's going to be senior. How many letters is in the abbreviation for senior? I don't know. SNR? Yeah, that must be it. 13, author of Mask of the Red Death, Edgar Allan Poe. What? Man, this is nuts. What is 12 across supposed to be? The fact that this just goes random directions is not cool. Sap. $17, negation. I don't know. 20, when the underdog wins. It's got to be upset. Must be sir. 16, it may irritate your stomach. Is this aspirin? Does aspirin upset your stomach? Maybe. 17 down, negation. I already looked at that. Why did I skip down to here? What's wrong with me? And 20, when the underdog wins, upset. Word with tear or lemon, plural. Oh, it's going to be drops. That's good. Cartoon sound effect. That makes me think this can't be right. I can't imagine any word that ends with a CA. But we'll come back to it. 27 down, bird claw. That's gonna be a talon. 44 is wrong. Was 44 across? Granny and slip. No idea. 28 down, Greek muse of love, poetry. I don't know. 29, nervous. Nope. 31, Detroit team, lot. 32, foolish. Inane. 33, lugs. Lugs. Maybe toes. It's 39 across. It's sewn by many. Oh, it's going to be oats. And this is totes. Okay, that still works. 35, car owners association. That's going to be AAA. Um, 36, part of a baseball uniform. Cap. 41, Nick or Patrick's could be Saint. And 43, comparative word, as. Okay. So right now, I think everything we have is right. We just need to keep going. This is going to be a lotus. Is 12 down? It's going to be a lotus speeder. Is this plural? Common vehicles. Lotus speed. This must be seniors. SRS. It's plural. Upper class men. Could be lotus speeders. Okay. 15 across. Opposite of dep. Still don't know. I really have no idea. What's 3 down? Large army. AO. I really have no idea. And I'm 1 letter away? Well, I don't think it's C. I'll come back to it. 5 down. Outrageously artificial. No idea. 16 across. Knight's best defense. Oh, armor. Oh, this must 5 down must be campy. That's pretty on the nose for this game. 6 across. Find area of land. Find area of, I don't know. 8 down. Come to terms. Still don't know. 23 across. Worries. Threats. What's 8 down? Come to terms. Oh, agree. 10 down. Lock. I don't know. Victor's sidekick. That's Victor Frankenstein, so it's going to be Igor. Oh, this is going to be tracked. What? 10 down. Lock. Tress. So I guess that must be right. It's 3 down again. Large artery. Wow. I got to get my eyes checked. Large artery. That's aorta. I still don't know what this means. DEPARR. No idea. God, why did I think it said army? And now I don't want to put this video up. But let's keep going. 26 down. Cartoon sound effect. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's going to even be a real word. 34 cross. Business owned by Big Dick Castro. Well, it's definitely something casino. But, you know, I don't know. What's 17 down? It must be refusal, whatever it is. Let's see. Oh, negation. Oh, refusal. I guess that works. That's not super clear. This is the one that I know the least about. 28 or 38 across. Related to birth. I guess it's navel. Oh, it's in belly button. Okay. Okay. I'm getting it. 29 down. Nervous. Man, I'm not proud, but I still have no idea. what are other words for nervous? Anxious. Come back to it. 44 cross. Granny and slip. Oh no. 28 down. Greek muse of love and poetry. Yeah. I'll believe you that it begins with an E, but I don't. 37 across. Blank mode. Oh, is it a la mode? Like, I'll have my ice cream a la mode? Maybe. 34 down. Or excuse me, 26 down. Cartoon sound effect. Lamb. Oh, bat. Scratch, but that's obviously smack. This is frustrating because I think, there's obviously no other hints. What could this be? Blank casino. Big Dick Castro. Is that from the first game or is that from one of the earlier ones? Oh, is it Martian Casino? Oh my god. Granny knots. Slip knots. So, what is the last one we have down? 29 down. Nervous. Well, so I think it's tense. So this has got to be Martian Casino. It's not going to be. Just nervous. Hmm. This is, there's only 2 letters missing, but I just have no idea what word has a V in the middle of it. Which makes me think that's not the right. Not the right. It makes me think 38's wrong. Related to birth. The only other thing I could think would be utero. T-E-R-O. Has to have an A here. This has got to be AAA. I'm not gonna doubt that for a second. This has to be cat. I don't know what else. I'm just. This has to be Martian Casino, so the N is right. And this has to be Asp because it's Cleopatra, right? Where is that? Cleopatra Bain. She killed herself by putting an ass in a jar, or an asp in a jar and clutching it. This could, I mean, I don't know if this is the right spelling, but. Oh. It's antsy. And it's natal, not naval. Oh man. I don't know why it took me so long to see that. That's not good television. I apologize for you folks at home. I just couldn't figure it out. But then it just like, yeah.
This piece of notebook paper looks like it's been used for a coaster. Well, looks like Nilo's in for a busy and productive day.
Tings to do. 1. Niche issue of Playbub with an umlaut. Get it. 2. Store. Pork rinds, pig feet, beer, pink fluffy cupcake things. I like those. It's a good call. 3. Test results at clinic. 4. Renew Playbub, again with a umlaut, subscription. Actually, that looks like it's subscription. 5. Fix camera in women's bathroom. 6. Pay off babysitter. I don't know if I'm supposed to use, so I guess like I have the option of like winning him over by either giving him his wallet or blackmailing him, I guess.
This is where most of the residents come to get their mail. I have mine delivered right to my office so Nilo doesn't get a chance to spill on it. Nilo says he buys these girly magazines for the articles. Unfortunately, he's usually reading them upside down. This mail drop box adds a nostalgic touch to the lobby.
Okay, so there's a mailbox in here. We can just use this and we will...
With my luck, the crossword puzzle's right, but it'll get lost in the mail.
And we'll see if we get our $100 for doing that. That took so much longer than I wanted. I am so sorry.
The vid phone's busted, but Nilo won't put an out of order sign on it. That'd just cut into his profits. Nilo hasn't had this vending machine stocked since I moved in. It probably cost money. Sheesh. This sandwich is about as fresh as Nilo's undershirt.
And that didn't cost us anything, so we didn't pay for it. That's good. Okay, well, Nilo's not here, so let's go out to Chandler and let's explore the rest of the street. Okay, we might as well start with talking to Chelsea. I'm going to save just in case something happens. I don't want to have to redo that crossword puzzle because I'm not sure I'm going to remember it. I think I would definitely remember the ANSI and naval/natal, but I really don't want to have to do the rest of it again.
Looks like Chelsea's ready for business today.
Hi, Tex.
Okay, so same dialogue system as under Killing Moon. You get 3 options. It's a description that more or less describes what you're going to say, but you know, sometimes it can throw you for a loop.
Hey, I'm sorry about last night.
Is that so? Why?
Playing hard to get, huh? Okay, I'll play your little game.
I'm not in the mood, Tex. You know, this is not a game to me. I have a lot of big decisions to make, and maybe I need to get away to make them.
Hey, everybody needs some space sometimes. Go if you have to, but I'll be waiting when you get back.
Thanks, Tex. I'll keep that in mind. So, I heard you picked up a case last night. Is there anything I can do to help? The name doesn't ring a bell. Someone named Izzy bought the place. I think he rents it out for people to store stuff. I bought a membership to the Flamingo last week. It's great in a cheesy Las Vegas sort of way.
I would have. My guess was that it was a strip club, and I thought I remembered it being a strip club. So interesting that Chelsea bought a membership, or that there are memberships.
She's a singer at the Fuchsia Flamingo. Good voice. Kind of trampy, though. Don't have a clue. I've just read his name in the paper. Sorry, Tex.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know who Sandra is. I'm sure that was referenced before, but I don't have any recollection of that. Oh, maybe she's the person who's gone missing? I don't know.
I've never heard anything about that. I don't know anyone by that name. Nilo's a scum. There was a single mother who stayed at the Ritz before you moved in, and when she lost her job, Nilo kicked her out onto the street. I don't know how he stands himself.
Oh, so in the first game, you couldn't click this. You had to use these arrows, so that's changed.
Sorry, Tex. Rook's getting up there, but he's still sharp as a tack. He always tells me that I wouldn't stand a chance if he was 20 years younger. Louis' such a nice man. He's always been there for me whenever I needed someone to cry on. How would I describe myself? Let's see. Self-employed, moderately attractive, unattached but hopeful, kind of like you, except a lot younger.
Whoa. Brutal.
I've always thought you were quite attractive. Of course, I've always been known to confuse attraction with sympathy.
Okay. Thanks, Chelsea.
Man, Chelsea's sure not her usual cheery self today. Something tells me my window of opportunity with her is closing fast. If I'm gonna get her to go out with me, I better keep pouring on the charm till she gives in.
Okay, so we got a little bit of information about people we already knew, but nothing really useful, except that Lucy Love is a singer and trampy. I guess the other place we didn't check really is the Rook's Alley, so let's go back here.
Sure looks like this door's painted on.
And there's the painted on door, the staircase that leads to it. I'll move it, but I don't think you get any points or anything. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know if there's anything to do back here right now. So one of the things I did notice when I was testing this earlier is that a lot of the trash cans are 3D now, but clearly not all of them, as we have a couple of Sprite. Let me see if I can. A couple of Sprite trash cans right here, but it looks like more of them. Well, this one's a Sprite trash can. I noticed at least in the alley behind the. These are all Sprite trash cans. Not this one. This is real. The alley behind the Ritz and adjacent to the Fuchsia Flamingo, it seemed like more of the trash cans were actual 3D objects. I don't know what's written on the ground. You can't read it or look at it. Thing.
Clint's old studio apartment. I wonder if it's for rent.
So yeah, Clint doesn't live here anymore. And there's nothing in there that I can see. I don't see anything in this alley in general.
Rook's run the pawn shop for so long, the bricks smell faintly of piss and vinegar.
So I don't think there's anything back here. Hey kids, don't let Llama Claus down. Start smoking his cigs before he hits town. Okay.
A billboard for llama cigarettes featuring llama claws. Can't believe how much money these big corporations waste on stupid advertising. Man, I could sure use a smoke. I used to play basketball 2 or 3 times a day when I was younger. Now, after I watch Jeopardy, I need a nap.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. So we'll head back out to the main street and let's go to the Brew and Stew and meet Louie. And I remember that another one of the ways to get good boy points is to pay Louie immediately without making a fuss about it. So we will pay off our debt to Louie.
The Brew and Stew, Louie's diner, is more of a home to me than my place at the Ritz. Louie's probably my best friend if I have one. He's always making sure I get enough to eat, and he runs me tabs for months at a time. My current debt is up to $200. But with the smell of fresh coffee and Louie's special home cooking, the Brew and Stew always has the welcome sign turned on.
Mike! I noticed you talking to that older gentleman last night. I bet Rook $20 that he hired you to do some work for him.
Well, I'm happy to report that Rook owes you $20, though I'm sure he's going to be real happy about paying off the bet.
I think Rook's only nice to members of the fairer sex, and not too many of them. So I was right. You did get a job.
Yeah, he did. And he gave me a nice retainer, too. Thinking about spending some of the money on Chelsea. She'll let me.
Chelsea's like a souffle, Mike. Treat her real gentle, and don't hurry things too much. She's pretty soft inside.
Yeah, but she's all golden brown and she smells good. Whenever I get close to her, it's hard to keep from drooling all over myself.
Maybe that's your problem. A girl like Chelsea needs you to be close, but not too close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I read all about it in this book my mom sent me. It's called Men Are Imbeciles, Women Are Erratic.
Okay, I'll save my advice for later. Just keep in mind what I said. So, what can I do for you?
So like I said, we're going to pay the man right away.
You're okay in my book, Mike. Sorry, Mike. Haven't heard of him. That warehouse changes owners like partners at a square dance. I guess it's some kind of storage unit now. Oh, that's the new club up the street. Seems real nice. I gotta get up there sometime. I guess that's the name of the girl who sings up at the Fuchsia Flamingo. I haven't seen her in action. The cops came in and closed that place down a couple weeks ago. Turns out they found Rusty's body in there. Someone dumped him in a barrel of acid. Created a lot of conversation in here, I'll tell you. I saw Malden a couple weeks ago when the cops came by to clean out Rusty's place. He hasn't changed much, except around the waistline. I'm pretty sure I've never heard that name. Yeah, I remember this guy. Came in here to eat a couple times. Probably a month ago. Sorry, Mike. Haven't heard of him. I don't like to talk bad about people, so I got nothing to say about Nilo. I just saw him talking to you. That's about it. Rook's just an ordinary son of a gun, but believe it or not, he's pretty soft underneath. What are you asking about me for? I ain't nothing special. Chelsea's the sweetest girl I've ever met. There's nothing I'd like more than to see you two together. You're okay in my book, Murph, no matter what anyone else says.
Okay, so we got our first bite on the Thomas Malloy mystery. That's sort of our opening job. Louis has seen him in here at the Bruin Stew, so we know that he has been in the area. So we can't go into the front of the Slice of Heaven. You can tell these doors are never going to open, but there is a door back here that will open.
I wonder why I never noticed this door here before.
Because it wasn't there before.
Yeah, floors and stairs in here are all pretty dusty. Doesn't look as though anybody's been in here for a while.
So this is like some sort of warehouse or storage space behind the Slice of Heaven. Let's take a look around. Whoa. Sliding around.
The boxes are all covered with dust. Passageway doesn't seem to have been used in quite a while.
I think there is something back here.
Box.
I don't remember what it is, but I remember there's something we need.
Some of this trash consists of newspapers dating back to before the war. That's pretty cool. Useless, but cool. It's a bottle of something. Yummy. 25-year-old scotch.
Whoa. Muddy River Scotch. Okay, so that may be the only thing that's back here. I think so. Okay. So we have a bottle of 25-year-old scotch now. And I do remember what we do with that. But let's keep going. I guess the next store to visit is the electronics shop.
The electronics shop opened last year, and I got to know the previous owner, Ham Underwood. I got an electronics shop credit card under somewhat shady circumstances, and I ran up a good-sized bill during my last case. I hear there's a new owner now, some guy named Zach Williams.
Hold it right there. Get your hands up where I can see them. All right, now, take out your electronics shop credit card. Ah. Nice and easy. So you're Murphy. I just got your photo from the credit department. We were wondering when you'd show up here again. I got orders about you. Straight from corporate headquarters. Sorry I gotta do this. But now then, what can I do for you?
Joke's on you, pal. That was my driver's license.
No, it wasn't. The reason we had to revoke Your card is that you bought several items here about 4 months ago, and you haven't sent us a dime.
Well, I guess this means my credit's shot. You know, I'm almost certain I sent you people a payment.
Really? I wonder why we haven't received it.
It's my accountant. He's got a little problem. And I'd fire him in a second if it weren't for little Timmy and his tragic medical problem.
Your account is over 120 days delinquent, and you owe us $1,230.
Say what?
That amount includes one fax machine, $399, one laser blade, $29, a film developing kit, $179.
For that piece of crap?
You bought it. And $623 in interest.
What?
$623 in interest.
So again, I think there's a good boy point for just paying straight up. So we're going to do that, even though I am kind of curious as to what these responses would look like.
All right. Here's your money. Now, when do I get my new credit card?
You don't. From now on, it's cash only. If you see something you like, ask me about it, and I'll give you a price.
Okay, so that's how the electronics store operates for us for now. We can buy things with cash instead of just for the blue light special box. Most of the stuff in here we will obviously not buy because either we can't afford it or it does nothing for us. But there are some items here that we will be acquiring over the course of the adventure. So we'll take a look around.
Photo analyzer. Most of the photos I've seen don't require much psychiatric help. Now there's utility. A radio that doubles as a boat propeller. These joysticks never seem to provide the satisfaction they promise. Tissot watches. Last one I had broke down. This computer has way too many keys. Missile robot. I can't stand that toy ever since it killed my cat Fuzzy. Taser. I had one of those once, but I kept zapping myself. I used to have a battery pack like this for my Robco toys. Those headphones sound terrible with my Victrola. That sucker reminds me of the bill collector that dropped by my office a month ago. That is one old camera. I don't think they even make film for these anymore. Well, they sure got a great selection of gadgets, gizmos, and thingies. Memo pad? Jeez. Are they still trying to sell these things? They haven't sold a single visor since I started shopping here. A relief globe of the moon. That might come in handy if I ever have to relieve myself on the moon. This spacecraft looks like the escape shuttle from the Moonchild. I'm not interested in Geigers. Little buggers eat till they explode. Ah, the Moonchild toy space station. Needless to say, it hasn't been a big seller over the last year. Memo pad? Gee. I got one of these, and it's a real beauty. Well, they sure got a great... Force field keeps out undesirables.
Okay, I think it's everything. The things I know that we will eventually need are the battery pack and the photo analyzer, I think. So we'll see if we can buy those now. I don't know about this camera. It looks like we do. I don't know.
I'm here to answer questions about the merchandise, and that's all. If you see something you're interested in, ask me about it, and I'll give you a price. Then if you want to buy it, you give me the cash, and you take it with you. Got it? Good. Our vid phone prices are very competitive. $399, not including installation. The Topper Globe runs for $479. The visors don't work, so we're selling them cheap. $10 each. The Canon Hyper Zoom is our most popular model of camera. $759. Those are tasers. They're a joy buzzer for the 21st century. Kids love them. $33 a piece. The Robco Supercomputer. It's our top of the line. $5,999. The video watches are priced pretty low. $15. The teeny laser disc never caught on, so these things aren't much good. Robco Sticks of Joy are only compatible with the Robco Ocelot gaming system. $89 a piece. I wouldn't worry about the miscellaneous items unless, of course, someone suckered you into buying a Robco computer. The remote control Geiger is a favorite of mine. All the fun and none of the mess. $799. I'm not sure what that thing is, but it sells pretty well. $220. The Robco Colony Cruiser is every kid's dream toy. That's why it'll cost you 900 big ones. The Cyber Nanny is a real breakthrough in the field of child supervision. $1,259. The headphones are scientifically designed to work with almost any portable disc player. That kind of compatibility doesn't come cheap. $150. This new rodent tracker has some features that weren't in the 8000 model. It's got a strafing feature for cockroaches and a butane ant torch. It's a little pricey, $899. The visual analyzing apparatus allows you to examine objects and enhance different quadrants digitally. It's a steal at only $70. The Robco battery pack is specially designed to be used with certain Robco products, such as the Alien Abductor, which I happen to be out of at the moment. It's $20 for the battery pack.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out. Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
So I'm going to end the conversation now. I don't know if I can buy those other things. I don't think I need any of them. Let me save, because maybe I'm wrong and you can run out of money, and I'd like to know that. Of course, remember, this is $100 more than we actually have because we're going to return Nilo's wallet. So let's see if we can buy some of that other stuff that we don't need.
I don't think I'll need that. I don't think I'll need that.
Okay.
I don't think I'll need that.
This is a very easy way
I don't think I'll need that.
to check
I don't think I'll need that.
if you need
I don't
things.
think I'll need that. I don't 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 think I'll need that.
Okay. So just confirmed that I don't need any of that stuff. But I bought the two items we do need. I don't think we used the battery pack for quite a while, but I think we can use... Wait, that's not the right one. This is... Oh, okay, I guess not. So I assumed we would use this to analyze the Malloy photo. I guess we use it for something else later on. But we do need it, and we have it, so that's good. I think we're done in here for now. And I'm looking at the timer and realizing that we're over an hour, so we'll go ahead and call it an episode here. Next time, we'll continue to explore Chandler Avenue, and hopefully sort of get a lead on where we're going in our search for Malloy. So I'll see you then.